You are okay. You're doing it right. You're loved. You don't have to worry. Welcome back. I'm so glad to see you. Uh, there is a very big decision to be made here. Very important. It's not an out there decision. It's an internal decision on how you're going to react and how you're going to act on something. And can I tell you the story? I'll show you the cards. It's the decision, and you're kind of weighing a couple of choices on how you act. So let's talk about the story. Hello, I am Trip. This is Real Nature Trip. I'm doing tarot. I'm trying to bring love and joy to people and peace. And it's been great. Oh my gosh. I thank you so much. People are starting to watch and comment, and it's so beautiful. And I feel like, I'm trying to send love out, and it's starting to come back, and I feel it. It's been amazing. And a couple of things that the way the love has come back is one, there's one lady named Ethereal Moonlight who is a connector, and she is just a loving energy on her channel, and she's like shared me, and it's just, she's so cool. And the growth that's happened here is, I feel like a lot of it is because of her, but also some of the return love besides comments. I got poetry back. Like, how that is awesome. I send out goofy love and I get poetic sentiment. That's, yeah, just beautiful. So thank you. That is great. And I guess before we get started, I gotta line up chakras, and one of the chakras we don't usually line up is the bicep chakra. So I'm gonna show you how I do it, and then you can play along, and if not, you do your own thing. But you gotta line them up perfectly outside from your body, like the Vitruvian man or whatever. Then you curl your arms up, see? And then you display your shock and raw chakra. Shock and awe, never mind. It's a lot of setup for no laughs. Okay, let's talk about this choice, this big choice. So you're being asked to make a choice. I'm gonna set this down because you've seen it. Let me tell you how I got to here. So one of the tarot readers that I really, really enjoy, sometimes she'll just flop a bunch of cards down and start saying them, not showing them. And she said 7 of Wands. And I was like, I couldn't picture it. I was blanking out. I was like, this is crazy. I can't even, I could picture all the other numbers of Wands and whatever. And I couldn't picture the 7 of Wands. So I got the deck out, opened it up, and I started going through card by card. And I got to, and the 7 of Wands was in the last 3 cards. So these were the last 3 cards in the deck. And it was that choice card, and then the 7 of Wands, which is like, I know this one. It's a favorite of mine. I love it because, like, you're duking it out, but you've kind of got the upper hand, right? And the other card that was with them was the Queen of Swords. And it just, poof. Like, I love it when the message is a woof, and I can like confidently go forward. Some of these messages, I'm like, I didn't get the woof before the video, and sometimes it comes at the end, like when the picture's finally coming together. But this was a one that was like a woof from the start. So what's happening is situations are coming at you. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's macro, like, or if it's within your own house, if it's the entire world, or within your own self. There are going to be stimuli. Like, I don't even know how to say it another way. It's not negative. It's not positive. It's just stimulus, right? Like, I was just thinking about time. I'm always thinking about stuff like that. But time is really just a stimulus. Like if you go to prison for a year, oh man, that's tough. You say, oh, you were in prison for 20 years. Oh my gosh, and what was the difference? Time. So it just made the intensity. Yeah, I'm looking at time differently. Anyway, I get that. And then I look at all 3 cards, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So Queen of Swords, this is someone who can sit serenely in their knowing, and they have clear, you know, you probably know where you're at, where you want to go, at least if not the details, at least the theme of like what you want out of this life and what you want to do with it and where you belong and whatever, the whole thing. You have a choice when people come at you, things come at you. You can duke it out. You can get on that level, you know, meet them where they're at, and you still have the upper hand. And or you can sit back and say, hey, I am clear and confident in what I'm doing. And you know, a lot of times with the Queen of Swords is people are drawn to that energy. So I don't think you have a wrong choice here. I think it's going to really depend on the situation and where you're at in life. If it's time to duke it out, sometimes it's time to duke it out, you know, but you're in the right. It feels like you're in the right, whatever this is. And the other thing I think is, I feel like this is a decision that you're going to have to remake, depending on situations and where you're at in your life. And I'm leaning more towards here. The initial feeling is this though, but I'm like, no, dude, sit back, relax. Yeah. So that makes me think, when I was blanking out on the Seven of Wands, I was like thinking of especially the last video where I just, when I was turning over cards, I was like totally blanking out, like totally forgetting, feeling stalled, feeling whatever. And I forgot, like, that's part of the whole reading is what feelings come up for me. And so I was like, you know, I don't want to say miss the boat, because there's reasons for everything, reasons for what I say, what I miss. But part of me thinks that with the booklet thing, since I'm still new at this, that I'm learning these cards. We're building a relationship, you know, and right now my mental definition of the card is pretty narrow. You know, I'm using a little more intuition, but as I've gotten to know the cards, I feel like I've said them out of my mind first instead of intuition. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm making choices, but these are little fun, easy choices. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull some cards. I'm not gonna count them. I'm not gonna have a pattern, and I'm not even gonna use the tarot deck. I'm gonna use a set of bicycle playing cards. And oh look, Two of Hearts is on the bottom. Let's talk about it. Two of Hearts. Feels like Two of Cups. Feels like a true, pure love to me. And you know, because I love you, and what do I say about loving you is I accept you. And that's where I'm at with love right now, is that the root of it is like this pure 100% unadulterated, unconditional acceptance, whether you like it or not, whatever. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So there's something in your life, somebody in your life, you feel that. I don't know what's going on. All right, I'm gonna lay out like 3 cards at a time, and we're just gonna talk about it. 3 of Hearts, 5 of Diamonds, Jack of Clubs. 5 of Diamonds. 5 is change, and Diamonds is like resources, money, stuff like that. So there might be some change happening coming up recently, some financial change. 3 of Hearts, that's kind of a celebration, right? Like the 3 of Cups, if I go there, boom, boom, boom. You know, if this was a love triangle, one of these wouldn't be a heart. Maybe 2 of these wouldn't be a heart. You know, maybe none of them would be a heart. Usually love triangles mean a little more pain than love, right? And the Jack of Clubs. Clubs to me, let's put those as wands, maybe. Clubs as wands. I mean, he's holding on to some sort of stick. And a Jack, it's not a knight, is it? It's not a page. Wands, it's about inspiration. Is this my journey? Is this my journey again? That things are changing financially, kind of a loving celebration, and we're on a new journey, that kind of an upper level journey. We're not just out there looking for bread, you know. We're out there looking for meaning and bigger things. We're exploring, and we're inspired to explore and learn. Maybe that's what's going to happen. I don't know. Let's try a few more. I don't know. But I feel like definitely there's a money change. That feels the confident. I think it's worth celebrating. But maybe you've got some learning to do. Because kind of that order is that past, present, future. And the future is kind of some learning to do. Yeah. Let's try a few more. Let's go. You know what? Let's talk about the decision that we've got to make. 3 cards. I think I saw a heart in the camera when it went. The decision to be made. Big inspiration. The gift. Okay? Look for whatever's inspiring you. When you're making that decision, follow your inspiration. Follow the joy. Look at how many hearts there are over here. Follow your heart. That heart inspired. This is all I'm getting. Follow your Mother Hubbard heart. Follow your heart. What else? You know? I'm going to go through all these cards. One quick last message. We'll make this a shorter video. Follow your heart to make that decision. And there's going to be a change with the money. You're celebrating it. It's new. It's new, exciting. It's a lot to learn. You're following your heart when you're making those big decisions. Let's see what these 3 cards have to say. Okay. Four of clubs. So the 4s to me in the tarot deck, it's kind of a moment of pause. And there's different pauses. There's one guy who's serenely by himself, contemplative but confident. There's a celebration going on, a pause like in real life to stop and celebrate. There is, what else is there? Oh my gosh, now I'm blanking again. Anyway. 8 of diamonds. 8, infinite. Infinity. Infinite. There might be an infinite supply of resources. I got to go back to that 4. And an adventure of the heart too. This is really telling me follow your heart and things are going to work out your way. The 4 of clubs. I'm going to go to the tarot book for the 4 of wands. 4 of wands. Group celebrations. Yeah, okay. What's the 4 of pentacles? Oh, that's the one holding on tight. Holding on tight. He's stopping, kind of assessing what he's got. Holding on tight to what he's got. Doing okay. What are you holding on tight to? Maybe old financial systems. Maybe you're holding on to some people around you. You're worried about losing some people. I too am worried about losing some people. Yeah. That's the intuition, is there's a worry of losing some people close to you, and it's the overall message is you don't have to worry. Like there's so much love in these cards. And I think if you focus on that versus the worry, of, you know, losing people or resources or whatever, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out diamonds, baby. It's gonna work out diamonds. And I'm holding it sideways so it's an infinite amount. Because we don't just want $8. We want an infinite amount of diamonds. Yeah. Okay. 3 more cards just because I love you. Oh man, that's weird. 2, 3, 4. Maybe it's just as easy as ABC or BCD. I don't know. 2, 3, 4. I wonder why it didn't start with a 1. Oh man. And so now I'm pausing. I mean, I see some things, but it's like, just because an initial thing comes in doesn't mean it's settled. If it feels like it's buzzing around up here, it may not be the real truth. Like, it's got to kind of just dip down. I'm not talking about just me. Like, the real truth comes down into here. So I'm kind of waiting for this 2, 3, 4 to speak to me. 2 of Swords I love in the regular tarot deck because it's that inner searching. It's the lady, she's blindfolded, she's got the 2 swords. She is, I don't know, maybe she's got them crossed, I don't remember. But she is going inward, which I love, you know, come on. Oh. If this was Wands, what is the 3 of Wands? What are they doing? I can't remember. What are those 3 of Wands doing? I know it somewhere. What do they do? Oh, collaboration with the shared vision. I still can't picture the card. Trade, commerce, putting one's ship to sea. This doesn't feel... It feels like when the putting your ship to sea sounds like, hey, not you traveling, but like letting your ideas travel, right? Like the thing you want to do, like let's get it started. Let's push it out into the water. Let's get it rolling. So looking inside, maybe there's some last things to overcome before you're ready to do that. And we'll get to a place where, hey, you've got enough money. You know, you've got enough. You've got enough, like the enough is enough, right? One more card. Top card. 5 of Spades. Yeah, it's changing, but it's clear. It's clear. It's changing, but it's clear. You got a big decision to make about how you're going to deal with things that come at you. How you're going to handle the news. How you're going to handle your mom, your kid, your sister-in-law, you know, like the comment at Christmas. Oh, maybe this is for holidays. Maybe this is like, get centered, get serene. Maybe know your truths, accept whatever's out there, and not worry about it. But maybe someone around you is going to learn better if they kind of, you know, get knocked around a little bit, in a loving way, of course. We're not taking their heads off. I feel good about this one. The last one, I just felt so blank. But the one before that, I felt really good. And that's weird because that one went up to like 220 views. And usually on the ones that I've had that go high, I never felt good about them. Like, but the message must be getting out, right? Oh man. All right. I hope you're doing well. I hope the best for you. I know that you understand what's going on in your life is for the best of you. But I hope it's not too rough. Does that make sense? Okay. I love you. Goodbye.